Bora! E é 1, e é 2, e é 3, e é 4. Bora! Depois de fazer os upgrades, pegar algumas paradinhas ali. Agora eu acho que eu vou pra missão do Thane. Se eu não me engano, é a última secundária que tem. Fora do Jacob, que eu não tô querendo muito fazer. Que ele é um bosta. Chato pra caralho. Cerberus, a Cerberus, tá certa, a Cerberus não é ruim, a Cerberus não é do mal. Ah, vai tomar no cu, Jacob, pelo amor de Deus, né, velho? Zirnitra. Ó, focando aqui, o scanner. Vou jogar mais algumas aqui. Pô, precisava de elemento zero, hein, mano. Opa. Piscou ali em cima? Tô maluco? Não, piscou aqui, ó. Ué. Aqui?
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Mais ou menos aqui. Ué, meu. É aqui mesmo.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Ô, louco.
Probe
Essa aqui é a
away.
última que eu vou mandar. Vambora. Não, pra cá. Porra, não era pra cá, tudo bem. Vamos sair. Vamos aqui pro relay. E aí agora... Shadow Broke, Help Jacob, Help Thane. É a última missão que eu tenho, fora o do Jacob. Mas esse cara é muito chato, mano. Ah, na cidadela mesmo? Ah, eu perdi a lealdade dela, velho. Por causa da fita que rolou lá? Caracas. Ah, cara, mas a Miranda tava mais errado naquela fita lá, né, velho? Quer dizer, não sei se bem tem muito essa fita de mais errado. Vou levar a Samara. Não sei se tem muito essa fita de mais errado, né? Mas, tipo... Porra, naquele caso ela tava exagerando, brigando com a mina. Por causa da empresa, velho, que ela trabalha. Sabe? Mina que passou pela mesma coisa que a Jack passou. Heavy Throw. Não, vamos pegar o Warp aqui, ó. Não, Heavy Warp. Shepherd. Ah, eu tinha alterado algumas coisas aqui, ó. Deixa eu ver. Katana. Rapid Fire. Tem que ser isso mesmo. Aí tinha trocado a pistola, e aí eu tô com a Avalanche. Locust. Não, acho que era Locust mesmo que era melhor. Locust. Tá ótimo, vambora.
CSEC appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads. Also, according to CSEC, a drill recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Então eles estão investigando a morte do maluco lá.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Caracas. Ah, é só papo pra boi dormir, né, mano? É, então eles estão investigando a morte do Sidonis, que foi aquele Turian, é Turian, né? Aquele Turiano que matou o time do Garrus e que consequentemente foi morto pelo Garrus em dose de vingança, tá ligado? Vamos ver.
What do you want?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What? I told you. Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all. Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Ah, nossa senhora, acho que isso aqui foi tipo no segundo episódio, segundo ou terceiro, que eu vi que os caras não usavam tipo, acho que peixe artificial ou algo assim. E aí era pra eu ter terminado essa secundária faz mó cota já. Pra onde que eu tenho que ir agora pra ver a parada do Tane? Sins of the Father. Nossa, tipo, só sair procurando mesmo se tem alguém que saiba sobre o moleque? O filho do Tane? Bom, então é isso, né, mano? Vamos ver com os comerciantes.
Welcome back.
Souvenirs.
Of course. Take your time.
Não. Opa, vamos ver se o capitão aqui sabe.
Yes?
Why did you Tane
My
son? Aí.
associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
Ih.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Ô, louco.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
Na moral, véi.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. The Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
Tá, e o que vocês estão fazendo pra impedir que essas crianças
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the
caiam
Dark
lá?
Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
Nice.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Vamos lá. Pô, rapidão já consegui achar, hein? Ele falou pra eu ver com o mouse... Aonde mesmo? Porra, eu sempre esqueço os lugares, velho, que os caras falam. Dark Star Upper Market Level. Tá. Não tem nada aqui. Mas eu acho que eu tenho que subir no próximo andar. Ah, aqui ó. Dark Star located on level 28. Deve ser aqui mesmo. Solar Electronics. Level 26. Tá, então eu tenho que subir mais, é isso mesmo? É. Por aqui acho que não vai ter nada mesmo. Então vambora, vamos subir. Então esse aqui é o level 26, eu já tava no 27, era só subir mais um andar. Nossa, mas esquisito que ele tava bem próximo aqui da porta, né? Dá a entender de que, tipo... eu estava um andar acima e tinha que descer pro 28. Então aqui é o 27, ó. Ué, será que eu tenho aqui? Não. Onde que é pra subir então? Puta, não lembro. Bom, vamos ver ali do outro lado. Deve ter uma escadinha por aqui. Aí. Level 28. Cadê o Dark Star?
Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun. And you can install it autonomously.
Palavem. Solar não sei o que. Dark Star. Ah, eu já vim aqui já, uma vez. Fazer... A mina aqui, ó, tá preula, tá bem animada. Ó. Tem que falar com o bartender, será? Any local news? Não.
For me, thanks.
All right.
Só tem a opção de dançar. Galactic News. Mais pra cá, de repente? Não, aqui é banheiro, né? O cara aqui que fica encarando o Mictório Forever. Opa. Cara, acho que é só o bartender mesmo, velho.
Hear about anything interesting going on
Serve
around?
drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news. I don't know why humans always ask me that.
I'm done for now.
Sure thing.
Tá. Não, não tem nada demais mesmo. Perto do Dark Star. Não dentro. Mouse. Putz, eu só não prestei atenção se ele era humano. Ah, aqui ó.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What What do you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen.
Caralho.
You gave another Drell instructions for
Pesado.
the assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. As the people I work for, they can make me disappear.
Não,
I'd
ainda
like to
não.
help you, Krios. You've always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I read through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in the big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shanakiba. He's seriously bad news.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human.
Ô, caralho.
Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shanakiba.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
Ah, a gente pode pensar em fazer isso.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Então. A gente carrega o peso de todas as nossas escolhas, mas você não precisa se remoer diariamente por todas e cada uma escolha que você fez. Fica maluco se você fizer isso. Bom, mas achamos então o Mouse. Eu achei que o Mouse na realidade seria um cara mais do malzinho assim, mas não foi. E é engraçado que todos os caras que a gente acha assim, esses secundários, são mais ou menos esse mesmo modelo, né, cara? Muito parecidos, e todos calvos.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum.
Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Prende o cara, mano.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Ó, outro secundário vai ser genérico. Ó, secundário genérico careca.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
Bora. Vamos ver como é que vai ser a
We should
interrogação.
question together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You be good cop.
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Good cop, bad
Get me out
cop.
of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Pô. Mais um genérico. Ele parece com todos os outros secundários que a gente falou.
You ordered a hit on someone. You're gonna tell me who.
The only person I'm talking to is my advocate.
Here's how it works. I ask a question, you answer the question. You speak when you're spoken to.
Who the fuck you think
Mr.
you are?
Kellum, I don't believe you were paying attention.
Nice. You just handed me your job. Hit me again and I'll take your money too. I'm gonna straighten you out as soon as Bailey gets here.
Just tell us what we need to know. My associate isn't very patient.
What are you, frog boy? A little sidekick?
Frog boy.
What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit.
Works for me.
No! Do you know what I'll do to you when I get out of here?
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
Ease up. He's no use to us dead.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
Joram! Joram Talid! Dorian in the 800 blocks.
He's unconscious. No need to wake him up, I think.
For as much as people fear this guy, I'd expected he'd last longer.
Shepard, he's just a common criminal. You've killed a Reaper.
At least we got the name before he passed out. Let's go.
Vou conseguir alguns Renegade Points.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Ah, vai morrer então.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
You haven't heard what the aliens have been saying? They think the council died because our fleet refused to save them. That we stacked the new council with humans and yes-men. Anderson does his best to be diplomatic, but they act like we're jackbooted thugs enforcing a coup.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
É.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Brabo.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way. I will. And I'll do it through legal processing.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
This might be useful.
I'm following.
Pô, bom que eu peguei uns Renegade Points ali. Na interrogação.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
Ele ali.
Do you have the target?
Ué?
Target in sight.
Ele vai entrar na lojinha. Não, vou esperar do lado de fora.
Give me an update.
Vai!
I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble. I see him.
Correndo, fi. Tá fazendo coisa errada, né?
I'm following.
Cadê? Ué? Ih, perdi o cara, mano. Ah, ali.
Stay close, Shepard.
Tô pertíssimo, amigo.
No problem so far. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes.
Missão de perseguição, hein, mano.
Target in sight.
Oxi. Mais Krogans.
Where is he now?
Yes, sir.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
You're running for office. Lots of people watch you. Yes, sir.
Pô, eu falando altão aqui, né? Tipo, em cima dele e eles não me ouviram. Mouse?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, just don't let my boss see you.
Pô, esse cara aqui é o mesmo que o Mouse, velho. Tá vendo? Mais um. E eles estão me esperando lá, ó. Ué, esse é o Thane? Ah, não, esse aqui deve ser o filho dele. Putz, esqueci o nome.
Kolyat! Thane,
I saw.
he's heading to Talid's apartment.
Bugou.
Goliath.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Thane came hundreds of light years to talk to you. C-Sec can give you 5 minutes, can't they?
You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Goliath, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Goliath and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
You're doing him a favor, Bailey. Thanks.
Yeah, well, send me a Christmas card or something. I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Nice. Será que vão voltar direto pra Normandy? Não. Nossa, até esqueci que a Samara tava junto, porque ela não aparece, né? Tipo, o terceiro personagem normalmente não aparece, né, nessas secundárias.
I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
Kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within C-Sec.
Piscadinha.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
É. Assim, não sei se matar a galera do mal é a melhor escolha. Mas, cara, você prende, os caras saem depois de 5 anos, 10 anos e volta a fazer merda, tá ligado? Tem gente que não aprende, mano. Você prendendo, você conversando, tem gente que não aprende, cara. É simples assim. Porrada às vezes serve de alguma coisa a mais. Quer dizer, porrada não é matar, né? É diferente. Mas, bom. Não sei, é muito complicado. Muito complicado. Ele tava no Life Support.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the compact. It was an honor for our family.
The compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the compact.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time. Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few
Not at all.
questions?
Goodbye, another topic. Droll and Hanar. Não.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Beleza. Eu tenho que falar com a Miranda, né, cara? Eu não sei se eu tenho pontos já suficiente pra conseguir falar com ela. Porque ela vai ficar me mandando falar com a Jack, né?
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk. I'd rather we didn't.
Porra. Nossa, será que eu realmente preciso de tantos pontos Paragon assim pra falar com ela? Porque, véi, eu tenho bastante coisa já, velho. Cadê? Squad. Olha só. Porra. Eu não tenho tanto Renegade porque eu realmente prefiro as escolhas Paragon, que é mais pacífico. Eu acho que o Renegade pode voltar pra me morder na bunda depois.
Shepard, need me for
Have you
something?
got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relaxing. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Não, eu já ouvi todas essas aqui. Acho que ele só tá dando a opção de eu flertar com ele.
Sure thing.
How can I help you, Commander?
Do you have everything you need?
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies.
Do you have everything you need?
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen.
I won't take any more.
Back to work.
Esse cara é engraçado. Vamos ver, doutora. Chaquas.
How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you later.
Commander.
Nada. Tá, então eu preciso de mais pontos Paragon pra poder falar com a Miranda. Pô, a Miranda também tá agindo que nem criança boba, velho. Que nem criança birrenta, sei lá, velho. Chatice. Vamos ver, Samara.
I wanted to check in. I am always happy to talk with you. I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars. We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one. There are only a few Justicars? Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time. Why would anyone want to be a Justicar? It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one. This code of the Justicar seems central to your life. It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code. Sometimes justice calls for mercy. It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
Se tem 5.000 e pode encontrar todas as situações que uma pessoa pode alguma vez na vida encontrar, então não tem por que abrir exceção, né?
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars. In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Caralho.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society? I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
Caraca, então Justicar é tipo um samurai do espaço, só que sem espada e com força biótica? E a Shepard tá voando ali, ó. Não tá sentada.
You make killing sound so casual. I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
É como se tivesse só na sua cabeça também fosse suficiente, né?
Does the code forbid romantic involvement? It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me. You could meet someone who reawakens those desires. I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
Nossa, quase 1000 anos? Tá porra, velho.
You know about knights errant and samurai? When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived. What did your studies tell you about us? You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do. I should go. I'm glad we spoke.
Caraca. Então realmente a Shepard pode flertar com todo mundo. Menos acho que com a Kasumi, né? E o Zaid, spa.
Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation.
Não sei por que o Zaid e a Kasumi tipo, tem esse...
I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it.
Tem essa separação de tipo não conseguir falar normal, tipo não abre uma cutscene ou uma animação diferente nem nada do tipo. E a Shepard não fala nada, né, pra eles, tipo, ela só escuta o que eles falam. Life Support era o Tain, a Miranda tá putinha, já falei com o Garrus. Acho que agora tem como falar com quem? O Grunt e a Talizora. Eu só não gosto muito do Zaid porque eu acho que ele é aquele tipo cabeça dura, mas molinho por dentro, tá ligado? Eu não gosto muito desse tipo de personagem. E aí eu inclino a não falar muito com ele. Ah, e o cara sofreu tanto que criou uma casca por fora dele mesmo e... Nossa, vou tomar no cu.
Shepard.
Just checking in.
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canram. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Não entendi.
Canram isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
You better have a good reason for ruining my lunch.
It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Is this Krogan insight? Realizing you hate someone enough to justify torture?
It's not torture. He's dead. But sure, it's wrong. The crime against us was bad, so the message had to be equal or worse. It's not Okir's hate, and it's not who they are. It's what they did. Thanks to you, I have a clan. I'm starting to see why this is important. Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Entendi. Tá. A gente teve uma conversa parecida com essa no começo, que eu perguntei até se ele odiava o Garrus e ele falou não, tipo, não é isso.
So Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Eu só vou entrar aqui pra eles não ficarem falando nada. Cala a boca.
Will do, Commander.
Tem como falar com a Tali?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
Tali's
I'll
work.
let you work.
Talk to you later.
Beleza. Tem a Jack pra falar? Vamos tentar falar com ela? Eu não lembro se eu falei depois da treta que deu com a Miranda. Eu acho que sim, na real.
Hey, tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's,
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
Ela vai a outra.
Imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Matou todo mundo.
You must have met some good people too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson, done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct.
It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Still, it was odd talking about this. Maybe some other time.
Mano, a mina é, tipo, totalmente objetiva e totalmente prática, tá ligado? Não tem sentimento, não tem nada que ela se questione, é tipo, eu sou assim e eu sou assim e acabou, velho. E foda-se você, tá ligado? E foda-se todo mundo à minha volta que discorda, que acha o contrário. E pau no seu cu. Vamos ver se agora eu tenho pontos pra falar com a Miranda. Poxa, toda vez que eu ganhar um pouquinho de Paragon eu vou tentar falar com ela, velho. Eu quero ver como é que se desenrola essa história aqui.
I have work to do, Commander.
Ah lá.
Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
Miranda,
I'd rather we didn't.
Caracas. Tá bom. Vamos continuar então. Combat Information Center. Agora, aqui ele vai falar, né?
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tally. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
Eu também.
Tally's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
Quarians are so fascinating to me. They also make me a little sad.
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Are you into aliens?
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment
I
to
always
talk?
have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll
Acaba
talk.
por aqui. Não, não é aqui não, é no laboratório do Mordin aqui do outro lado. Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa pra falar com
How can
ele.
I help?
Have you got a minute
Yes,
to talk?
good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
Essa respiradinha que ele dá é muito boa. Então quer dizer que os Protheans já eram mesmo os Proteanos. Tipo, a gente tava tentando salvar, né, a espécie deles, ver se tinha como recuperar alguma coisa no 1. Mas de fato não tem como, tipo, foi tudo substituído por tecnologia, peças de metal e coisas robotizadas. E foram usados, né, pelos Reapers.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Boa.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but
You perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist
Nem
Solarian.
fudendo.
I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Caraca! Parabéns, Morden. Parabéns. Você é pica, querido. Então, o que ele quer dizer é que a arte transforma a gente no que a gente é, né? Dá personalidade, dá cultura, dá vida pro que as raças são. E os collectors, sem nenhum tipo de arte, não são nada, são só ferramentas mesmo pros Reapers.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight. Technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone. Worked out aggression. Been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came. Disrupted Krogan culture. Used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Entendi. É. Como entregar uma arma nuclear na mão de um Neandertal. Eles não estavam prontos pra isso. E mesmo assim, os Salarians foram lá, os Salarianos foram lá e entregaram na mão deles. Tecnologia de ponta, e aí deu merda.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Pô, mais 2 pontinhos Paragon. Será que eu consigo falar com a Miranda? Bom, não vou tentar agora. Cara, será que eu faço a missão do Jacob só pra pegar uns pontos de Paragon? Não gosto desse cara, mano. Porra, tudo que a gente vai papear com ele, ele discursa. É palestrinha, mano. Essa é a palavra. O cara é palestrinha. Essa era uma dúvida que eu tinha. Se a cidadela era, tipo, isso aqui era vertical, tipo, essa é a parte de cima e essa é a parte de baixo. Ou se aqui é a parte de cima e aqui é a parte de baixo. Olhando por essa foto dá pra ver que aqui é a parte de cima e aqui é a parte de baixo. Interessante. Foi construído pelos proteanos. Nossa. 13,2 milhões de pessoas aí. Não é tanta coisa assim, né? For pensar que no Brasil tem 200 milhões. Mas... Bom, foda-se. Isso aqui não deve ser o tamanho de um país. Até porque não dá nem pra ver aqui, ó. Tá ligado? Então... Cara... Vamos ver. Tuchanka... Shadow Sea. Rescue? Rescue, não Recruit. Achei que era o último que tinha pra recrutar. Mas não tem. Investigar o projeto Overlord. Pegar o IFF do Reaper. Cara, deixa eu ver aqui nas missões mesmo. No Journal. Tá, precisa do IFF pra ir pelo Ômega 4. Jacob para os Collectors. Então os outros aqui. Packages for Ish. foi aquele cara que eu vi lá na cidadela, né? Tá. Medical scans. Torianos. Entregar. Não. Caraca! Tá, o Dr. Kenson, então, a doutora Kenson, então, a gente tem que tirar da prisão. Isso aqui eu vou fazer porque ela tem informações sobre a invasão dos Reapers. Overlord. Tá, pedido do Illusive Man. Cara, eu acho que eu vou cortar essa parte. Porque eu vou fazer essas missões pequenininhas, pegar um pouquinho mais de Paragon, formar um pouquinho mais de dinheiro. Ou melhor, não vou cortar não, vou colocar um timer no vídeo pra onde eu estiver fazendo essas partes. Aí quem assiste quem quiser. Vamos fazer esse aqui. Um salariano em Ilion. Tá, eu acho que eu já sei qual que é o cara. É aquele cara que em uma das salas ali ele tá falando pra caralho e a gente não consegue falar com ele. Não é na cidadela não. Pega o relay e vai pra Ilion, que é o lugar de rico, não é isso? Bora. Vamos de Tali e Kasumi. Não vou mexer ainda. Combat Drone. Weapon Damage. Só um pontinho. Bora. Eu já sei onde que o cara tá. Pô, para de falar por cima dos caras, mano. Porra. Cara, eu acho que é por aqui, né? Eu lembro onde tinha esse Salarian. Provavelmente é esse aqui, né?
Listen. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Kurosa Generational Archive. You found it. Thank you. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Why is this data so important, anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Kurosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
Ô, louco.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
There's your data.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
Beleza, 50 de experiência aí, ó. 7 pontinhos de Paragon, tá vendo? Que mais? Tinha mais alguma coisa aqui que acho que era só entregar pra alguém. Overlord. Ah, tá. Omega. T6 FBA Couplings. Vou lá também. Medical Scans. Find the barrier frontiers and representative and convince her to call off the intrusive scans. Tem que achar a mina então e a convencer de tirar os scanners.
Hey, I gotta get back to work.
Intrusivos. Eu lembro que tinha uma mina, putz, eu não sei se era aqui, que perto lá da parada de táxi, ela tava falando de uma parada parecida, similar a isso. Essa mina aqui.
Listen, give Fax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows. I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now. And then get your ass someplace safe. Leave me alone. I can't talk to anybody.
Tá, então tem alguma missão, alguma coisa que eu preciso achar pra entregar pra essa mina. Aqui, ó, provavelmente ela.
Don't get cute. The whole place is monitored.
Her first mate? Your father? He got her things when he traveled.
It's not a competition, Dad.
You don't even really remember him. She found me after he died. What about you? Going to try and make it as a commando?
Why not? Every Asari has biotics. Might as well use them, right? For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's horrible.
Será que é essa aqui?
Please, let me know what you find out from the Barrier Frontiers representative.
Ah, tá, então é pra essa mina que eu tenho que voltar. Ah, tá, a mina que ficou verde, né?
Still can't believe you have a Justicar in your service.
Putz, nossa senhora, começou essa missão faz muito tempo. Aqui. Com ela que eu tenho que falar.
You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharaoh signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
What's your problem with humans?
Not just humans, it's all of you. The Solarians and Turians are no better. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
O quê?
Why are you so prejudiced against aliens?
Where do I begin? With Solarian explorers unleashing the Rachni upon us, then unleashing the Krogan to correct their mistake? Or the Turians, so eager to bomb every problem away? Or humans, the new arrivals who already think they should be in charge? Every war that has plagued this galaxy has been caused by your people. My people's deaths are on your hands.
Whose deaths are we talking about exactly?
The mother of my daughters was killed on the Quarian homeworld during the initial Geth uprising.
A mãe das suas filhas, então a sua esposa.
Died on the Citadel when the Geth attacked. One worked in the embassy. The other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Mas a parada com os Geth que atacaram a cidadela, que culpa, tipo, as outras espécies têm nisso? A culpa é dos Reapers, né? Tipo, eu não sei se teve alguma outra implicação, mas pelo que eu lembro do primeiro jogo, não foi culpa de nenhuma espécie, não foi coisa assim, foram os Reapers mesmo que queriam matar todo mundo e ficou por isso, tipo, e eles usaram os Geth como arma, né? Ferramenta.
Why was your bond made on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them love talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not. I didn't. Oh.
Que exagero, querida.
I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Exatamente. Star Chart. Ah, só 500? Quero. Eu nem sei o que é isso. Navigation charts for the Pilot's Nebula. Será que vai liberar mais lugares?
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah. I had to deal with Arinia, though.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form?
Sim.
Isn't anything ever just fixed?
You've got the new contracts. It's fixed for now.
Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
Oxe, a mina acabou de flertar comigo de graça. Comigo não, né? Com a Shepard. De graça. Porra.
Still can't believe you have just a car in your service.
Quem dera uma mina dessa tivesse flertado comigo, hein? Tá porra. Alienígena flertando comigo seria muito foda, né? Vamos ver o que mais que tem. Ômega. Marab's shop on the Citadel or Eternity on Ilium.
Dangerous and everything's for sale.
Polícia. Tem mais coisa pra cá? Acho que não, né? Eternity. Então tem que procurar essa lojinha chamada Eternity, pegar o pacote pro Ish. Gateway Personal Defense. Tá porra. Ah, Submachine. Assault Rifle Damage. Cara, acho que eu vou aumentar um pouquinho a vida e aumentar aqui o dano de Assault Rifle.
Hey, I'm 60 years old and finally, I don't know, that still sounds like an awful thing to legalize. All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required.
You're not using biotics to touch things up, are you?
Tana. Tana, jura? Eu acho que eu já fiz essa piada antes, provavelmente. Administração. A Liara não tá aqui, né? Ela tá lá na... Aqui não tem nada. A Liara tá lá na base do Shadow Broker, né? Ceres Technology. Attack damage. Eternity ali.
Come to the fish dog food shack. Tasty fare and skewers are just
Tá. Eu tinha que pegar alguma coisa aqui, né? Não se preocupe, nosso contato é um batariano. É um cavalheiro batariano chamado Anto. Ele é um dos área Troops of Flunkies. Mas nós estamos mantendo nossas palmas bem lubrificadas. E nós... Ah não, as palmas dele bem lubrificadas, ou seja, eles estão... Caralho, cara, eu esqueço as palavras em português, mano. Bribe, como é que é bribe mesmo em português, porra? Putz, esqueci, mano, esqueci total. E... Ai, caralho, não vou conseguir continuar até eu falar em português. Não é ludibriar, cara? Por que eu tô pensando em ludibriar? Mano, eu vou ter que olhar na porra do tradutor, velho. Caralho, eu esqueci o que significa isso em português. Qual que é a palavra exata, né, na realidade? Bribe... Suborno! Porra, suborno, verdade. Eles estavam subornando o maluco. Então eles devem deixar a gente passar pelos sistemas. Devem nos oferecer uma passagem segura pelos systems, né? Terminus systems. Pelos sistemas terminus. Área. Ela não era uma policial ou alguma coisa assim? As long as... É só a gente se manter por baixo do percebimento da área. E nós devemos ficar bem. Caraca. Ô caralho, meu teclado tá bugado.
Welcome to Eternity. I'm a Theta Sorry matriarch and bartender. What can I get you?
Caralho, que vozeirão.
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know. Not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Não quero conversar com ela, não.
That's what I'm here for, babe.
Babe?
Anything else?
Just looking
right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bulls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Pô, é verdade, né? Num universo onde a galáxia tem várias espécies, qualquer coisa que você comer que não for feita pra sua espécie, você pode se fuder muito. Pô, mas aqui... Não era pra pegar aqui a parada?
I don't understand. Humans celebrate wedding contracts by tempting infidelity? That makes no sense.
Calm down, man. Don't embarrass me in front of the stripper.
What do Turians do? Do Turians do this too?
I'm just here for the drinks.
Welcome back, babe.
Just looking around.
Welcome back, babe. Can I get you anything? Sorry, no sex. Just clean the bar.
Just looking around.
Pleasure as always.
Ué, não tinha que pegar aqui em Eternity a paradinha? Hã? Oxi! Oxi! Eu peguei a parada e eu não vi? Só tem que ir lá entregar pra ele agora. Deixa eu só ver se tem mais alguma coisa pra fazer aqui no William. Acho que não, né? Não. Vamos lá pra Ômega, entregar essa paradinha. E aí também eu já pego o motor, tubulação, sei lá o que, a modificação lá que os caras queriam. Lá na Normandy.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have. You should try it my way. Look at how the wind is blowing.
William Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film Blast of the Jellyfish Stings. The hammer and
Vambora, vambora, vambora. Tá pra Normandy. Eu não sei porque eu tô com essa música na cabeça, cara. Faz muito tempo que eu tô com essa música na cabeça. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sempre estar lá demais. Onde que era a Ômega mesmo? Pô, vamos explorar isso aqui? Só porque ele é um planeta gigante. Esse pá vai dar umas paradinhas boas. E Mir, que eu consigo ir pro Relay. Cara, vamos pra onde, hein? Vamos pro Omega, né? Pra poder entregar a paradinha lá pro maluco. Ah, pode ser qualquer um. Oxi. É só pra fazer duas secundárias, né? Aqui é pegar o upgrade lá da Normandy, que o pessoal da engenharia pediu, e entregar a paradinha aqui, ó, pra esse ish. Ish! Xiii!
Hello again, Mike. Please tell me you have something for me.
I'll have to come back
Of
later.
course. Hello again, Mike. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
Why do you want information about one of Arya's men?
It's not for me. A lot of people want a leg up on Arya, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it. If Antil or Arya found out, I'd be ruined. Or killed.
Arya will find out what you're up to, Ish. I don't envy you when that happens.
I think I can handle it.
No one has beaten Arya in centuries. Once she casts down your clients, she'll come looking for you.
You're right. I have to get out of here. Thank you, my friend. You probably just saved my life. Come on, Sal. We have to get out of here.
Isso é louco. Vai mexer com a Arya, mano. A Arya é aquela mina do coisa aqui, né? Do Afterlife. Aquela Sari. É, eu acho que ela é mesmo. Squad. 3 pontinhos, não. Vou esperar um pouquinho mais pra poder pegar um com 4 pontinhos. E era pra pegar... Aqui, ó, FBA. Tem que achar. Nossa, mas é tipo... Afterlife... Lower Afterlife... Acho que deve ser pra cá, né? Vamos lá então. Empório, visor. Dano de headshot. Nice. Brinquedos. Aumento do tempo limite, não quero isso. Pô, arma nova. Aumenta o tempo. Aumenta a velocidade que carregam os shields, os escudos. Acho que é aqui, né?
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere, unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Nice. Descontinho! Uhul! Amo desconto, mano. Na vida real também, adoro, sempre peço desconto. Não chego a ser muquirana, mas sempre peço desconto. Dano de melee. Storm Speed. Não sei o que é isso. Brinquedos! Comprando muitos brinquedos. Beleza. Ó, Blood Dragon Armor. Isso ali é do Dragon Age, né? Upgrade de arma. Não quero isso aqui não. Será que aquela paradinha que eu comprei ali era o que eles precisavam? Não, né? Não. Mais Paragon Actions. Tinha mais um cara aqui, ó, Merchant.
The last time I was on Omega, I couldn't find work. You wouldn't think an assassin could go hungry in a place like this. Seems locals handle that kind of thing themselves, and those who can't aren't the kind of people you want to work with.
Uau. Onde que tinha mais uma coisa? Era aqui? Não, acho que era mais atrás então. Ou é por aqui? Ah, esses bichos malucos do caralho.
Tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
Back off. I'm just here to talk.
No, never talk. Always watching. Always pointing fingers and guns.
I don't know a Captain Gavhorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Go away.
Oxi.
Talk too much. Gavhorn's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavhorn's tricks.
Tá bom. O cara parece o Baraka, velho, do Mortal Kombat. O que será que tem aqui pra baixo? Ah, Afterlife também aqui. Porra!
I like the feudal towns. They're prettier. They value their light. They don't have god-awful neon everywhere, like Ilium or the Citadel. Just the light of people living, moving from place to place. Just enough to know people live there.
Ok. Malucona também.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Herod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvaged parts. You can see how that turned out. Herod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Ué, e daí que é seu problema? Eu tô...
1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
De nada. Ainda não tem a porcaria do... Ah!
I'll take it.
Aqui, ó. Aqui. Nice. Munição. The Avenger Assault Rifle. Ah, só 5.000 então. Porra. Arminha de Geth. E aumenta o dano da shotgun. Beleza. Gastei todo o dinheiro que eu tinha, basicamente. Vamos ver como é que tá aqui o meu Paragon. Não aumentou porra nenhuma, praticamente. Agora vamos levar as paradinhas lá pra Normandy. E aí acabou a maior parte das secundárias que eu tenho. Pelo menos, quer dizer, as secundárias pequenininhas, né? As que não tem muita história nem nada do tipo. Que é só pegar um item e levar, pega outro item e traz e não sei o que lá. Cara, esse jogo é muita secundária, né? Porque, tipo, se você vai só pra história principal e não faz as secundárias, tipo, não recruta toda a galera, não faz as secundárias da galera, deve ser bem rápido de terminar esse jogo. Não, porra. Ai, caralho. Nossa, eu fiz bagulho sem prestar atenção. Vai, qualquer um. Ok. Acho que agora eu tenho como fazer os upgrades aqui. Alguns mais, talvez. AP, Sniper. Aumentar um pouquinho a Sniper. Armadura. Não. Nossa, cara, onde que eu consigo mais Element Zero? Elemento Zero. Dá uma olhadinha nas armas. Shepard. 3 opções de Assault Rifle. Vamos trocar esse aqui só pra ver como é que funciona. Plasma Shotgun. Ah, tem esse aqui que é o semi-automático. Pistolinha que eu decidi trocar agora. E tem esse Singularity Projector. Vamos ver como é que ele funciona depois.